How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Fantastic. This has got to be a great day for you in spreading the word on Seasoned with Love, because there's so much of you in this movie in the way of, hey, this was our story, and we're going to grow in other fields and families.
Yes, it is. It's such a special thing for us to get to see this movie, just even getting it made and then seeing it come to life the way that it has been so awesome. I will say that you are now the second person that I've talked to that has our working title for the movie. And the movie is called Sweet on You and not Seasoned with Love. But I'm so impressed. I don't know how you guys have this name. How do you know this name?
You know what it is? It's because we do our research. We go in there and we start digging up things. We go in and we look for the trailers. We look for anything and everything that has to do with everything, all the connections and stuff. And so
that's amazing. Well, that was our original title, which I did really love that title, actually. Isn't it good?
I do. And what's interesting about titles, because I'm a book author as well, and it's like, man, I don't want to put a title on anything, not even the chapters, because that people tend to judge by their titles.
Yeah, and it's really hard to come up with names, I think, for movies and stuff. But I love our name, Sweet on You. It took us a lot to move back and forth on a lot of different things, and we played, because we are coming out at February and Valentine's Day, we were like, do we put the word love in the title? And
right.
Then we ultimately opted out to not put love in the title. And I actually really am so happy that we didn't. I think it's so sweet.
Well, marketability, Sweet on You. I can just see people binge watching or seeing that title going, oh, let's go see this. This is it.
Good. I'm glad. I hope they do.
Being a part of UPTV, first of all, I am such a huge supporter of UPTV in the way that they are brave to step forward in the way that they are, and they are very strong in that step.
You mean with like their positive family programming and things like that?
Yes,
I love that too. I think we need places where we can watch movies that feel like we can leave them on and we can leave the room and our kids can sit there and watch them and we don't have to feel nervous about what they're going to see or what they're going to hear. And so, I'm a parent of 2 little girls, and for me, that is important to me, that I'm putting positive stuff out into the world for them. And so, no, I love UPTV for their positive output into the world. I think it's great.
Well, you talk about it with the kids and stuff like that, but I also love it because with UPTV, I'm not embarrassed to watch TV with my wife of 30 years, because there are many times we'll get into a show and I'm going, oh my God, I don't want to deal with this, please.
Yeah, I could see that too. Totally.
To put this story together, because you did touch on it about, the journey of putting it together, because I'm being a writer, it starts with a thought. The thought is the seed that becomes the tree. How did you find that journey and stay so true to it?
Well, so it started originally because Marla Sokoloff and I, who are, we've been longtime good friends, we had done a Christmas movie together about 2 years ago. And the producers of that movie said, you guys, let's make a food movie. Haylie, has all this food background from Cooking Channel and stuff. Like, let's make a food movie. I was like, let's do it. And Marla had directed that movie and I had acted in it. So when my acting job was done there, for the actors, you're kind of done when the movie's over. But for the director, you have a lot of work ahead of you still. So while she was doing post-production on that movie, I started working on an outline and a concept story for our food movie. That's sort of how this sort of came about. Was I called her and I was like, okay, I've got an idea for us. What do you think? And then, I handed over to her this concept and she turned it into this great script. And, we just kind of went back and forth on a million Zoom calls during the pandemic to shape it up and make it what it is. And we're so thrilled that it turned, it went from a Google Doc to like this beautiful little movie.
You've got to be so inspired by this modern day of television and the big screen. And the reason why is because those that walked before us as actors didn't have this freedom to be so creative.
Yes. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I think this technology age, while I complain about so many things about it, I also think there's so many wonderful things about it too. Mm-hmm. And certainly it gives us the ability to connect with each other in whole new ways, and also to create content in whole new ways, and to find home for content, especially with so many different streaming platforms and stuff like that. It's, as a creator, your opportunities, I think, are bigger, which is really exciting.
The story of Kate Davies. It's a simple life. It takes place in Ceeder Creek. And then here comes Drew Ellis. Dun, 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 dun.
Uh-huh. Yes. Literally runs into her. Yes. Yeah, it's great. It's one of those things where she's not looking for anything. And that's what I liked so much about the Kate character, is she has a really full, happy life. And, there's a line from her best friend in the movie, Bree, where she's like, look, I know you're not, I don't remember the exact line, but she's like, I know you're not sad or like lonely, but she's like, I know deep down you want to meet someone. And she kind of like gives her this look. And it's true. It's like, it's not stopping her in life from anything. She's happy on her own, but it's like, there's that little part of her that wants to find someone. And I think that was a really special thing to capture, is that, as a woman or even as a man too, but you don't have to be sad or lonely or whatever if you don't have someone, and I think that it was an important element to capture in this too, is that she had a really cool life all on her own, and he was the bonus.
It's coming out at the right time, because we're post Valentine's Day, and it was so negative for some people. Why do they do this? Blah 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 blah. And a movie like this one right here, Sweet on You, gives people that opportunity of hope, because Kate has to make a decision, and that decision is made every day out here in the real world.
Yes, it's true. And I think especially as we get older, you do make that decision becomes a little bit harder to choose somebody else or to stay by yourself. You're like, well, you start I had this conversation with a girlfriend the other day. It's like, you start checking all the boxes a little more as you get older and older,
Yeah, so true. But I love it, though. I love it. I always call it the Yoda theory. The older we get, the more we learn, the more we hold on to. Now teach it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yes, we're older and wiser.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, right? Isn't that the plan?
Well, congratulations on this. I have a feeling, Haylie, that you're going to go on to bigger and bigger and bigger things with UPTV and everything else, because your journey is just starting in a process like this. I just cannot wait to watch you grow.
Oh my gosh, you're so kind and sweet. Thank you so much. That's so nice. Thank you.
Please come back anytime in the future. The door is always going to be open for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I will definitely take you up on that.
You bet.
Thank you so much.
Be brilliant today.
You have a great day.